I think everyone knows that we specialize in high encryption data links. Anything from single-layer IPsec right through to triple-layer tunneling and disparate routing. But for some customers, that's not enough. The internet is a collection of many separate networks connected together in a way that traffic can move freely from point A to point B via the most efficient route, most of the time. This routing is automatic and can only be influenced slightly from the A or B end. Interception of data traveling across the internet in its encrypted form is easy, but it's virtually impossible to decode. You can determine, however, the point of origination and destination to snoop on encrypted tunnels. You would need to compromise one of these. We make this far harder by using relay nodes in disparate jurisdictions, so that the packet journey, instead of being from A to B, it's now from A to node 1 to node 2 to node 3 to node 4 to B. This means any sampling of traffic between node 1 and node 2, for example, would reveal only node 1 and node 2, but not A or B. In order to locate the traffic source or destination, all the relay nodes would need to be compromised upstream or downstream. That is, from a sample between node 1 and node 2, you would need to physically compromise node 1 to find A and node 2 to find node 3, and node 3 to find node 4, and node 4 to find B. In reality, we don't use 4 relay nodes, but instead use a minimum of 10, usually more. The nodes themselves are a mixture of cloud hosting, free and paid, virtual and physical servers, Tor network nodes, and public proxies. Some of the free services are less reliable, but a little smart routing solves this problem. You can see, however, that there is a way, given enough resources and physical access to the locations holding nodes along the path to discovery, the A and B ends, and then compromise, attack, or assault them. We needed a way to break this digital chain for one customer, so there was no internet connection between A and B, and any attempt would lead to a dead end. This method of breaking the chain is known as out-of-band routing and often utilizes either private networks or non-data networks. A good example of out-of-band routing was to use modems and have part of the route traveling over analog phone lines, but in recent years this has become less secure because as technology evolves, it's easier to discover and monitor calls between countries and determine start and end physical addresses. We can make this harder by placing the originating or receiving modem in countries with antiquated telephone systems, but then you run into data issues and a reduction in the already low bandwidth. If you're enjoying this video, follow on to part 2, where we tell you how we did it.